Owning a home is the American dream. I love my job because I get to help people buy, sell, and improve that American dream. Follow me this week as we explore exciting new trends in Utah's real estate. So Clay, we noticed that our entry-level market and the homes are flying off the shelves, but the higher we go up and the more expensive homes, the more it slows down. But real estate's such a great investment. You should really be stretching as much as you possibly can, right?
It really is. And you look at it, I have some great friends that really took advantage of the market, especially when nobody wanted to buy, and they said, okay, we're gonna get in and buy. And my word, they created a huge nest egg for themselves. If you look at it historically, we had the bubble, but you know what? If you look at historically, real estate has been a phenomenal investment. And we've seen how healthy the market is the last few years. Just a nice, good pace that we're seeing it go up in. And the other thing that people say is they look at the jumbo market and they say, I have to have a pretty big down payment to get into this home. It's true a little bit. You have to have a little bit more down. You used to have 25% for a while. Now that's gotten all the way down where you can get to a jumbo loan for as little as 10% down and get into, some really nice homes, much like the ones we've been looking at on the show.
And the nice thing is that it's a great investment in your future because those big houses, they just become more and more valuable.
Well, and let me give you an example. One of my friends actually bought one when the market was kind of, he's like, all right, I'm gonna walk in. It was a bigger home than he really wanted. And so he picked up this home and it was, around the $1.5 million range. Well, here we are about 5 years later. Guess how much that's gone up in value?
How much?
About $1 million.
Really?
Yeah.
So,
so
2.5.
Yes.
It's crazy.
Yeah. So you see a nice increase in those valuations, and there's so many stories like that.
That's retirement in itself.
It is.
I mean, instead of investing on money, because money depreciates, you're investing in real estate, which in the long term might go up and down, but it's always going to appreciate.
Well, you look at that, he says, a bigger payment than I wanted initially, but there was no other place I could have put that money to get the return on investment I got with that monthly payment.
Yeah, that's awesome.
It is.
Okay, for this one, we're going to be heading out to beautiful Sandy, and this is one of those beautiful, mature neighborhoods that's so popular. And I've got Bettina Katz here, which is a wonderful realtor, and I guess there's a lot of interest on this one, right?
There's so much interest on this house, Jay. It really is hot. It is a great area, but on top of that, this house just has an amazing flow to it. It has these mature trees all around it. You walk into this house and you just know it's warm and inviting. Here's the outdoor deck. It's just sensational. You can sit outside, have a cup of coffee, you walk up the steps, you walk into this house, and you already see the backyard right there through those double doors. It's got this lovely, super large dining room, great for family entertaining.
Yeah. So you already got a couple offers on this, right?
Oh yes, I already do.
And so what's so popular about these homes? Obviously, people are looking at new construction versus existing, and with this type of house, you've got a really well thought out floor plan that's really easy to change around. So some people will come in to a house like this and live in and love it exactly the way it is, and some people will come in and completely gut it out and start over, and it just depends on what you're looking for, but it appeals to a lot of different people, right?
I absolutely agree with you, Jay. It's just somebody can just walk right in with their toothbrushes, or somebody can just walk in and change the countertops and the flooring, but the structure, the layout of this house is what makes this house so incredibly special. It just works. You're in the kitchen, you're talking to everybody right over there in the next room, in the breakfast room. There right behind you, you have your laundry room.
So you can ride out the garage there.
Yes.
You've got your laundry right there. You put all your stuff away, and then you walk into the kitchen. Yeah.
And on the opposite side, right over there, you have your half bath, and that door leads to the backyard. So you're outside with your kids or your grandchildren or gardening. You walk right in, clean up, go into the kitchen.
So master on the main floor, of course.
You have a master on the main floor with the 2 additional bedrooms on the main floor, and then you have 2 more bedrooms downstairs. So it's a 5-bedroom, 4-bath house.
Yeah. It's a pretty good size.
It really is. They pack a lot into 3,300 square feet.
They thought of it. It's kind of interesting. You think, what year was this built?
This house was built in 1985, redone about 2012.
Yeah, and so those floor plans worked really well then, and they still work now. You know, with some subtle changes and stuff, these houses can be just as good as new construction.
Without a doubt, or I would have to say, the space and all the bedrooms and the closets and the way it's laid out, it's the reason people are looking at this age house, quite frankly.
Yeah, and it's awesome, which I really like. It's a timeless and it's a great area. And Sandy, and we always like it when real estate reaches that point where the neighborhoods become so valuable, and that's one of these things that's one of the charms of this house is really the neighborhood.
Absolutely, she has lovely neighbors, and you can also walk about 14 minutes, and you're already on tracks. The owners of this house, they've been here for over 20 years, and when they go to the airport, they literally walk over the tracks and go straight to the airport, or even to downtown.
That's a great idea.
It really is. It's great.
Yeah, Salt Lake City. So we're down in the basement. Looks like they got a little game room down here.
Oh boy, little game room, no. Super large game room, yes. Very oversized. Den, family room, really spacious. You could see where the pool table is. They redid this master bathroom in this beautiful white tile and this really cool blue color. Very, very well thought out. There's one of the bedrooms that she's converted into a sewing room. Very spacious, nice closet, and there's another bedroom right across the hall from this one.
So let's talk about there's the garage, obviously. We're headed back into the backyard now. So tell me, they've added they've got a 2-car garage attached to the house, but then they've added a 3rd-car garage in the back, right?
Yes, which was absolutely brilliant because it acts as a 3rd-car garage or a place for your toys or a wonderful workroom.
Yeah, and that's always, if there was one challenge, say, for the houses that were built in this area, people didn't take a lot of value in garages, but the way they finished this out, this modernized everything, and that will bring a ton of interest in this house because people want this neighborhood, they want this style of house, but they also want the 3-car garage, and once you handle that, then boy, it's offer after offer. Right?
Absolutely, absolutely. This is really what appealed. This 3rd attached garage is really what appealed to quite a few buyers.
Yeah, and there you have it. And that's Sandy, just a beautiful area in Salt Lake. And that's what you get for, how much? What are we talking about money-wise?
We are talking $389 for a wonderful, warm, fabulous family home.
So Clay, here we go. We're going to Cedar Hills, and a lot of people don't know about Cedar Hills because
they don't.
It wasn't until recently that they even put something on the freeway to say this is where you get off to go to Cedar Hills.
That's right. Yeah.
And so if you don't know, it's right there by Highland and Alpine and kind of American Fork, but it's back against the mountain right there.
Yeah, right up against them. Yeah.
And what we know about that area, this is where the tech boom is booming, right?
That's right.
And this is one of those sleepy little towns. The Cedar Hills got a great reputation, though. Their golf course up there.
It does.
Yeah, I love their golf course. And this is where you can get into a really good deal, but still be right there near the tech industry.
Right
in that
in the center of
area.
everything. Yeah.
It builds out from there. In a little sleepy little town like Cedar Hills, this could be a really great place to to live. Kind of live, work. I mean,
yeah, it is.
Yeah, awesome. And this one, good little property on a cul-de-sac, which is really nice. Faces just the right direction. It's got a deck off the back, nice little backyard. You're looking at, it was built in 2010. It's got a lot going for it. It's just over 6,000 square feet with 7 bedrooms, 3 full and 1 half bath. So it's got a lot of space.
Room.
A lot of room.
Yes.
Yeah. It's also got the 3-car garage. It's got everything you want, as you notice.
Great
Main
laundry
floor living.
room.
Yeah.
Yeah.
One of the things I really like about this one is they put the master on the main floor, and as you notice, you go on the back corner here. Here you go into the master, which is a good size, generous master bedroom, just the way you want it, okay? And then they put all the other bedrooms on the other side, so they're going to be up above the garage and then down in the basement. So you've almost, if you think about it this way, you've got a wing on the one side where the master is, and then all the other kids' bedrooms are upstairs and on the other side of things.
Right.
Which I mean, if you could design it, I mean, that's what you'd want it, right?
That's exactly, that's how our house was in Springville, and I love that layout, actually.
Yeah. I mean, because, you had your wing of the house.
That's right.
We call it the West Wing in this case. So they had the West Wing in the house, and then you had all your bedrooms upstairs, and then the basement had, as we're going to go take a look at the basement, it's got a lot of opportunity, a lot of cool things going on in the basement. And this one, it's 7 bedrooms.
Yeah, that gives you a lot of room for, children and of course visitors, guest bedroom, but very nice sized home for a large family, and
Yeah.
somebody who just likes to have guests and entertain you too.
Which, I mean, you're going to have. So this is going upstairs now above the garage. And so this is where they take advantage of that space. So it's what the house is considered. It's not a 2-story. They consider it, and the term is they call it a frog, which is finished space above the garage or something like that. Is which is a good way to do it because you can take advantage of it, still have the same roof line.
Yeah.
You can, it adds a perspective and kind of depth to the look of the house.
Yes.
But it still lays out like a rambler, which is cool. And then down in the basement, you can see they've got another kitchenette down there.
Yeah.
Look at that.
Yeah.
And plenty of space. Because even though they've actually got one of the bedrooms that you can turn into 2 bedrooms. It's like it's double size. And so you could make this 7 into an 8-bedroom house easy. And look at this underneath the garage, suspended garage, and that's where they put the theater. And this one again,
so smart.
They put this. Think about this. It's underneath the garage. The master bedroom is all the way on the other side on the main floor, and then the other bedrooms are 2 stories up. And so this is well thought of.
Yes, it is. Yeah. It's kind of placing things in the right.
So you can take advantage of a 6,000 square foot, make it seem like it's twice the square footage. In the backyard, you can see they've got some really nice decks and some nice coverings, gazebos and all that kind of stuff. Beautiful little property.
That is.
We were looking for a new home. Some were too big, some were too small, some were just wrong. Then, wow, we were in our dream home.
Then the hard part started. All this paperwork.
Luckily, we had Steve, a loan officer from Castle & Cook Mortgage, on our side. Even though he's done this 1,000 times, he knew we hadn't. He took care of everything, and fast, so we could focus on the things that really matter, like enjoying our new home. Castle & Cook Mortgage, the key to your castle.
Most people aren't insurance experts. Shoot, most of the time they don't know what coverage they have or even who their agent is. It's okay. It's not your job to be an insurance nerd. It's mine. I even have the glasses and sweater vest. As your personal insurance nerd, my staff of nerds and I are excited and eager to get nerdy about your insurance. Your coverage is important and so is the price. We understand that. Let us get nerdy about the details. If you're looking for the cheapest price from some online company regardless of coverage, you've got the wrong nerd. Now, if you're looking for a personal relationship with a local insurance nerd who cares about covering you and your family and that your cat's name's Fluffy, I'm your nerd. Give us a call or shoot us an email. If we don't answer right away, it's because we're deep in the nerdiness with another client. Don't worry, we'll get right back to you. We always do. Kai Tanner, Farm Bureau Insurance.
What's the worst part about selling your house and moving to St. George? The move. So now anyone who works with Jay on buying a house in St. George gets a complimentary moving package from Zippy Shell, Utah.
And be sure to tune into Real Estate Essentials every Sunday afternoon at 4:30, only on ABC4, Good for Utah. Okay, Clay, for this one, we're going to be heading down to Mapleton. And, of course, Mapleton is one of the crown jewels down in southern Utah County, right?
Yeah, just right there, just south of Springville. It's beautiful. It's secluded. It's kind of the place to be when you're down that South Utah County.
That's right, because they're all on larger acres down there.
Yes.
And it's not, some of the South County, you'll get into smaller acreage, inexpensive homes, but Mapleton is, I think they're all on like half acre.
Yeah.
And so this is what you get into is farmhouses like this.
It's fun to drive through Mapleton. There's just such beautiful country and area there, and you get these beautiful homes just like this one.
Yeah.
That are really unique and have a lot of character too.
And so this one was originally built in 1973, but as you can see, they have completely done an absolutely beautiful remodel.
Oh, they have. Yeah, you look at the cabinetry and the countertops, and they've really gone all out on this one.
And they've done a big extension on it, and the finishes and everything they did on this is the best of both worlds because you've got animal rights on this property. So if you're having a couple of horses, you can have chickens, turkeys, whatever you want to do, and then you walk inside and you've got your new modern farmhouse because that's kind of the style right now, right?
It is, and what family hasn't dreamed of that? Having some animals there on the property, and this just look at that floor plan and the design, the architecture, and the ceiling is just incredible.
This was an addition. Former owner of this house was an artist, and they wanted that northern light to come in, and so they built this extension onto it, this beautiful room right here, and of course then they decked it out with all this really nice furnishings and stuff. And so I'm a really big fan of this house. I mean, this is one, and I think it's a tremendous value. They're only $114 a square foot.
And I love the wood tones they put throughout this, and just the the wainscoting and some different things that they've done here that are just give it a lot of class and really make it eye-popping.
So this is when we first took this listing, one of the problems they had is they had remodeled the whole thing except for the master bath. And they didn't have a very big closet. And so as we went and looked at the house, they said, everything is amazing, but your master bath doesn't match the rest of the house. And so, and look at this. Here's a little deck off the master bedroom that he looks out over the valley.
I love that.
Isn't that great?
Yeah, as it looks over the property,
Yeah,
you see
up
the
in those
animals out
mountains.
there and the mountains,
And so take a look at this. They just finished this beautiful remodel of this bathroom. And what we did is we took one of the bedrooms that was right next to it and turned that into a huge master closet.
Such a necessary thing in today's market, right? And
Yeah.
they just really did this right too.
Yeah, and so they did this beautiful remodel. It took us a couple weeks to get it done, but it was, the rest of the house was done. It was perfect and immaculate, and that's what it was missing, is just this one last piece. So now it's come back up on the market, and it's ready to go. This is going to be looking into some of the kids' bedrooms that are upstairs, which are so cute. Darling.
Yeah, just some great design that they did there. Yep.
Yeah, this is going to be more of the bedroom, all those mature trees, which you gotta love mature trees.
You do.
Yeah.
It gives you some great shade, just makes it, the overall market appeal and curb appeal is significantly improved with that mature landscaping.
And this is going to be down, this is going to be more of the remodel. It's going to be down in the basement here. As you can see, they've got a nice little family room. They've got another couple bedrooms down here.
Yeah, nice kitchenette. Yeah.
Really great stuff.
Uh-huh.
And so this one, like I said, it's only $114 a square foot. It's on almost an acre. It lays out really nice. The neighbors next to it have horses, so if you wanted to keep horses, you could possibly board them there on your house, or you could put it on yours. There's a really nice aerial view. Look at that beautiful landscaping.
That. Yeah.
It's got plenty of room. Even if you want to put horses back in the back corner back here, they'd fit in there great.
They would.
Yeah, and I'm a big fan. I, of course, have to be centrally located in the Salt Lake Valley, but this would be a house that would be fun to live in,
And everybody, the great thing about this is the community feel and the support that you get down here too, with just a lot of the great traditions that they have in this community and some of the outings they have, and there's a real strong community there in Mapleton and Springfield, and this fits right in with that whole property. What a great layout.
Yeah, look at all. I like to see their water running. Nothing better than that, right?
I know.
A little water in
Keeping everything green.
Beautiful little property. I love it.
Well, we've been thinking about it, and we're just not sure.
I understand.
We've never sold a house before.
I'll walk you guys through every step.
So if we sell, do you think we can swing it?
Well, I have the numbers right here, and based on the comps that I found, the timing is perfect. There are a lot of buyers for a house like yours.
It's good to know.
I'm so excited.
Jay Deere here with Real Estate Essentials. Have you ever been driving through a neighborhood and just died to know how much those houses cost? Well, just download Real Estate Essentials' new free app. It uses your phone's GPS to track your location, and then it uses a multiple listing service to give you all the details. All you need to do is text RE-UTAH to 32323, and be sure to tune into Real Estate Essentials every Sunday afternoon at 4:30, only on ABC4, good for Utah. So Kai, insurance is an important piece of real estate because there's usually two people that go in on a mortgage, but what happens if something happens to somebody? What do you guys do in that situation?
So that's actually a big concern for someone like me who's financial services or an insurance agent. If something happens, the best way to protect that is through life insurance. And it's actually less expensive than most people think it is. You can do a small term policy, at least on the amount that's owed on the mortgage. That way if something happens, then the family doesn't have to move out, or the kids don't have to change schools or things like that. So it's super nice the way that we can get it set up.
Yeah, and so can you just wrap that payment all into the mortgage and everything?
Yeah, we can do things like that. We can actually couple it with their home and auto insurance. which gives them an additional discount, it's super nice.
Yeah, that's great. So if somebody wanted more information, because this is really important, how would they contact you?
So they can go to our website, which is kaitanner.com, or they can go to and call us on our office line, which is 801-441-7040.
Clay, for this one we're going to be going to Hobbs Reservoir, and if people know, Hobbs Reservoir is a really popular area where people go to get their pictures and stuff, because it's this beautiful, just wooded area, and it's really popular. And this is take a look at this property as you come down your drive.
Wow.
They've got all these beautiful trees that just line it as you come in and look at the side. This is a big home.
It is a big home, and like you said, all that mature landscaping really just frames this home beautifully.
Yeah, and the mountains in this area are all completely just full of trees, and it's just heavily wooded, which is so nice. And as you can see, that wood, it is pulled right into this house really close. And now you've got a really nice, super clean house with mature trees all the way around, just the way it should be.
It is, yeah. Great little driveway and approach to this property as we're looking at it. Look at that right there. There it is, yeah.
And those trees were specially designed and brought in, and so they will create this kind of area.
Umbrella.
Umbrella, perfect.
Yeah.
But it doesn't upset the driveway as you come in. And as you take a look at that, look at this. This is going to be a Brazilian cherry wood that's in that. All imported and all designed. That's all built in. And look at the colors. Isn't that spectacular?
I love homes where the people love and appreciate the details.
Yes.
And this is one of those where you can just tell they've really done that throughout this. And already we're just seeing it. All the little finishes and details of this home, they've really gone the extra mile on this one.
Yeah, these are home enthusiasts, home lovers, you know. And this one was a Parade of Homes winner back in, I think it was 2001. And you can see by this kitchen.
That's huge. I mean, for people who've been to the Parade of Homes, for it to be the winner, I mean, that's a really big deal.
Yeah, they did a lot of cool things. You'll notice they thought about a lot of stuff where they can put their canned goods and bring them in from the back, so they always have the freshest ones right to the front.
Yes, yeah.
And here we're walking into the master, which is right on the main floor, that's got this deck that walks out to it. And one of the cool things about this, a lot of these furnishings, they might be interested in leaving with the right price. They might just leave this bed if you like that.
I mean, you look at that, that's like something you see in a movie. I mean, that is so perfectly laid out and done right there in that room. It's just a gorgeous master there.
Yeah, lots of windows, lots of natural in this light, as you can see in this house. And it's got one of the best closets you've ever run across. This closet is like that dream.
Oh, this is the one you were telling me about.
Yes.
Yeah.
You go into the closet and you just get here, we're going into it, and this is what you get. I mean, this is one where it's all built in. You got your place to sit, and everything's put away, so you don't even see any clothes in there.
The lights, the natural lighting right there.
So nice. Now this is looking out from over the kitchen. If you're looking into the main room right here, this is what it looks like. And lots of windows and beams that go across, and there's the deck that goes right out in front. So you got all these beautiful views that are tucked in there. You got the see-through on the fireplace.
Yeah, that is. I mean, like I said, again, they just, as you go through this, that see-through on the fireplace, that's such a fun thing to have.
Yeah.
And then, this is just, I'm liking this.
So now we're going to be going upstairs. So on this house, we're going to be looking at 8,370 square feet. It's got 6 bedrooms, 5 full, and 1 half bath. That's on 1.32 acres. It was built in 2001, like we said, it was a Parade of Homes, as you can see. Each one of the bathrooms has storage built into it. Each one of the bedrooms has a walk-in closet. It has to have that, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, you can't have a bedroom without a walk-in closet. This is a little den area that's kind of opened up there. And they've got this really cool home theater we're going to be seeing. They did some really creative murals on the wall. Take a look at this.
Yeah.
007. They did a really good job with
these. They did.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's really well done. They are a great artist to depict that right there.
So as you're going upstairs here, we're going into the home theater room. And isn't this cool?
It is.
Yeah, and so with the right price, with the right offer, they'll leave a lot of these things in here. So you're going to get that, all those chairs that sit in there, and maybe even some of this sound equipment. Depends on where we go. Yeah. Now we're going to be going down to the lower area, and this was designed so right off of out of the garage, you go downstairs. So you didn't go into the house, you go right out of the garage, right downstairs into the not even the lowest area, but I would say a lower area.
Yeah.
And it's designed to be almost like a vacation spot. So if your kids come back and they don't want to feel like they're, having to live in the lower area or whatever, take a look at what they're going to be getting. This bedroom right here,
Yeah.
right into your Euro shower. It looks right in there. Take a look at how beautiful
Yeah,
this
it
is.
is beautiful. I mean, what a great place to stay, and it offers all of its own privacy.
I want to go stay.
I know. You have your own seclusion.
Look at
it's
these
your own
floors.
little headquarters.
Now these are tropical floors right in there, and they're floating, and so they're super soft.
Oh.
This is the gym right in here, and they also, right off of the gym, they've also got a basketball room over there, and that has 19-foot ceiling. So even the lowest area, you're still 19 feet high, which is crazy. Now into the backyard, you gotta have a pool, right?
Oh yeah, look at that slide coming down right there, and the rock work around it.
Yeah, and from all the way up on the top there, if you go up to the top of the waterfall, that's where your hot tub is. And so up from that plateau, you can be looking down into all of the lower areas, and just look at the roof line, just absolutely beautiful.
Yeah.
This is this special little home right there in Hobbs Canyon.